And it's now about a quarter before past the hour. O.J. Simpson is talking. Well, he did not testify on his own behalf in his criminal trial, and so far he hasn't done a no-holds-barred interview. But he is talking about the case involving the deaths of his former wife and her friend. CNN's Greg Lamont has a report from Los Angeles.
Take one.
This is the Rockingham Gate at my home. And this is the street that Alan Park drove up.
Take two.
Sound rolling. Intro. Action.
Take three.
And it was on this street, Rockingham, that Alan Park drove up that night of the 12th. And Alan Park was pretty consistent in his testimony.
O.J. Simpson is detailing his version of what happened the night Nicole Brown Simpson and Ronald Goldman were killed. It is in the form of a video Simpson is making. A CNN camera caught a glimpse of the production in front of Simpson's Brentwood estate.
He also, more importantly, stated that he didn't notice this Bronco when he drove out of the Rockingham Gate at a time when I think everybody agreed that the Bronco was there.
To date, Simpson has not submitted to a no-holds-barred question-and-answer session with any news organization. With this video, Simpson is telling his story in a venue he is very familiar with, given his television and movie background.
How members of the media, pundits around this country, were so quick to jump on any negative, anything that may have made me look more guilty.
In the portion we saw, Simpson blames an over-aggressive Marcia Clark for misleading jurors regarding the testimony of limousine driver Alan Park.
And did you see any white Bronco parked to your left at north of the Rockingham Gate?
No, I didn't.
You were not focusing on any cars, particular cars parked there, isn't that correct?
That's correct.
And you cannot tell this jury positively that a vehicle was parked there outside the Rockingham Gate or not, can you?
No.
Alan Park's testimony is unrefuted. Alan Park came in and told us the truth, and he told it consistently. Bronco was not there, and neither was the defendant until 10:54.
Marcia Clark was almost as consistent with her misrepresentation of this person's testimony.
Simpson also mentions blood found in his Bronco and says it was such a minute amount he could have sneezed and produced more DNA.
You realize there was only 7/10 of one drop of blood on that couch.
But Simpson doesn't explain why the DNA found was consistent with one of the victims.
The finding on the RFLP results is that it is consistent with a mixture of Mr. Goldman and Mr. Simpson.
Simpson also chided prosecutors for implying a bag found in the back of his Bronco was meant for a body.
I would assume most of the people around the country who thought I was guilty say, see, what did I tell you? Well, over the weekend they discovered that this plastic bag came with every Bronco. It was standard equipment.
On hand for the shooting was Simpson lawyer Robert Blazier, along with Lawrence Schiller, who co-authored the book I Want to Tell You Simpson wrote while he was behind bars during his trial. Simpson was fully aware his performance was being captured by news cameras, and apparently it was making him a bit nervous.
We have Mr. Simpson that's going to be coming outside. We'd appreciate it if you did not approach him with the camera, did not speak, or do anything of the sort.
When and how Simpson's video will be released is unknown, but what you've just seen may be the most Simpson has ever publicly said regarding the deaths of his ex-wife and Ronald Goldman. Greg Lamont, CNN, Los Angeles.
Well, this, of course, will be a busy holiday travel week.